Here we come to the explanation of the poem. It is a beautiful poem written by Rabindranath Tagore. In this poem, he is depicting the poet's longing for his deceased mother. That means the poet is remembering the thoughts of his mother. Speaker seems to be a young child who is portraying a rainy day scene from the cloudy sky and shower coming down in the month of June. He is portraying the scene of a rainy day where he is assuming that the flowers are dancing and the shower is coming down in the month of June. That time the flowers used to bloom. So that is the scene which is shown here. Now, first stanza. Poet explains, when there is thundering in the month of June, it rains. The moist wind from the east blows over the land covered with flowers, strike the bamboos and create a sound of bagpipes. Means the moist wind which is coming from the east blows over the land covered with flowers. That means the large area of land, and when it hit the bamboos, it generates a sound of bagpipes, as if someone is blowing the bagpipes. Okay, so here the bagpipe is a musical instrument which is being assumed. Now in the second stanza, the poet is assuming the flowers as if they are going to school. Now what happens here? Suddenly different flowers come out from their buds and start dancing upon the grasses with happiness. Because of the blowing wind, they are really happy and they are enjoying that wind. So they are dancing upon the grasses. That means on the grassland the grassland is covered with flowers, and there the flowers are dancing because of joy. In the next stanza, the child is assuming that the buds are learning the lessons by keeping their petals closed, like keeping the door shut. Like in your schools also, when something distraction or something else is coming into the classroom, what the teacher do? They just shut the door so that you can concentrate on the studies. So the child is assuming that they are also learning their lessons by keeping the door shut. That means something is distracting them. That's why they are keeping their doors shut and learning their lessons. And if they come out early, that means if they bloom early, the flowers, they will be punished by their master. Now who is the master over here? Wind is the master. So how the master will punish? The wind will blow them away if they come out early. Okay, like if you do something wrong in your class, the teacher punishes you, na? How she punishes? She tells you to stand at the corner. Like the same way, the wind will also blow them away and keep them aside. And when the rain comes, they shed themselves. How they shed themselves? When the rain comes, you might have seen, when it rains a lot, the flowers just drop their petals down, right? So that's why they shed themselves in the rain. That means they have the holidays. So here the poet is assuming that the flowers are having holidays during the rainy season. So in the fourth stanza, the poet is considering the storm as the master who is punishing them, the flowers, and due to that storm or heavy wind, the branches are clashing together and the leaves are making a cracking sound that you might have seen around you also in the month of June when the strong wind blows. Behind that only, what happens? The trees fall down somewhere, or the branches stuck together or just strike together, and they just bend down, and due to this storm only many leaves also fall down, making a cracking sound because the leaves are so much dry enough that time. Soon the thunderclouds strike as if they are clapping the giant hands. Now here one more alliteration is there. That means the child is creating a kind of assuming that the thunder is a person or a giant person who is clapping the hands loudly, and by hearing that clapping sound the flowers rush out of their different colored dresses like pink, yellow and white. Same way you do in the school. What happens when the bell rings? You all try to rush out, right? You don't even listen to the teachers also sometimes. You are so much in a hurry that you need to go outside anyhow. Okay, as if you are being sent to jail and you are being released from there. So the same situation is arising here also. Here the flowers, what they are doing? They are trying to rush out fast. So rush out means what? They are blooming from the buds in different colored dresses. That means in different colors like pink, yellow and white. So they all don't have their uniforms. They have different colors. They are in different dresses. Now in the 5th stanza, the poet is asking his mother why these flowers are rushing, where they are going and whom they are eager to meet. He gets no answer. So he is eager to know where they are going, whom they want to meet, why they are in such a hurry to meet who is standing over there that they want to see. So there he don't get any answer. So this is a kind of a sigh mode where the poet is trying to develop a kind of sad feeling. So he says to his mother in a sigh tone, that means in a sad tone, he says that they also raise their hands to pray for the souls of their mothers who have become star exactly like his mother. So here the poet is saying, I know mother, where they are going, why they are rushing. They are also raising their hands. To whom? To their mother. To pray for their souls. To pray for their souls means to remember them in their prayers, who have become stars in the sky exactly like the poet's mother. So here what he is remembering now, he's trying to remember means his mother's memories now. So that's why he is telling that I know these flowers are also praying for their mothers who is there in the sky and have become stars.